now for Utah's most accurate forecast with Alana Brophy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
Right, from an incredible night view to an incredible day view, right behind Alana.
Yes, always the best picks.
I always try, but this one from Woodland Hills, and we've got a rainbow here. I want you to take a look. It's as the thunderstorm was coming through Utah County. On the bench, you can kind of see that rainbow, but this was a strong storm. Thanks, Peggy, for sending it our way. You're going to see really big raindrops coming down, hitting the deck. We saw those isolated storms out there today. We've got unsettled conditions, and they're not going to go anywhere this week. Satellite radar shows you the last few hours, and as we have that daytime heating, we've got low-level moisture due to our southerly flow, and so the storms kind of just pop up. You notice it here in the last several hours, and tonight things have quieted down, but we still have activity down towards Kane County and in the northwestern corner of the state. This is what it looked like at the ABC4 studios as two cells came through, bringing thunder and lightning, some pea-sized hail from Tooele County to Salt Lake County, and yeah, a decent clip of rain. Soggy conditions. We topped out at 82. That's 10 degrees above the seasonal norm for this time of year. 70s for the rest of the Wasatch Front. We matched Moab in temps, beat Milford and Cedar City. St. George made it to 91. Usually they're at 85. So above average warmth and a warming trend, which keeps us above average for the next several days for the Wasatch Front. But why? Well, we've got an area of high pressure, and we're going to show you exactly what that means. With this warmth and above average warmth, we see flooding continuing to be an issue. This is the Strawberry River right outside of Strawberry Reservoir, and you can see that water coming across the road. Look at how high, fast, cold it is. This was the newest spot to see a flood warning go into effect, and it's going to stay that way because we have those conditions holding steady. The river flow forecast shows the next 7 days and gives you a really good idea of what to expect. Now, we would love to see a lot of blue, but unfortunately, we see a lot of yellow and orange. That's near action stage or above action stage, meaning that minor flooding to moderate flooding is expected. As you look towards Weber County and up towards Cache Valley, we're already dealing with flooding in those areas where a lot of our warnings hold steady. As we get through the next couple of days, you're going to notice Wednesday into Thursday, we have the best chance of those isolated storms becoming more scattered. I'll show you what I mean. Tomorrow, thunderstorm outlook shows the general threat throughout the entire state, and it's because that area of low pressure that retrograded and brought us those Mother's Day weekend storms, well, that's going to continue to move out of the way, which opens the door for high pressure. We get clouds into tonight, and you can see some storms by the afternoon tomorrow. See that high? It's going to hang out there, and it's got a clockwise flow, which it's funneling in moisture into the Beehive State. We get strong daytime heating, above average warmth, and those are the ingredients for storm development, which here we are by 3 p.m., and that isolated activity really focuses on south central Utah and the southern portion of the state, but eastern Utah and a few storms can't be ruled out in the north. Active skies holding steady even by 9 p.m. in the West Desert. So we head into Wednesday. That's a little more widespread, and we see that there's a front ahead of it. So the widespread storm activity expected Wednesday afternoon through Thursday afternoon. This is Wednesday night where we have the potential for some nocturnal activity, and so heads up there. Now these storms, we're into the season where they can pack a punch and bring heavy rain. The possibility of flash flooding is back. We've been talking about river flooding, but here we are with flash flooding at the Mighty Five and the surrounding areas. Tomorrow, Arches backs off a little bit, but this is not the time you want to be out hiking in low-lying lands in south central Utah. Stay out of the slot canyons because the chance of a storm is there. 70s and 80s for tomorrow, 84 in Moab, 70s and 80s for the I-15 corridor, and the 90s hold on in St. George, where there's potential for thunderstorms due to the positioning of that high. It looks like the monsoon, but it is not. It is just that high pressure system funneling in the moisture. Isolated storms possible, slight chance for the next 2 days down south through Thursday as we head into Sunday. Here's a look at the Wasatch Front, where we have those conditions that bring scattered storm activity by Thursday, drier conditions Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday and Monday the chance comes back with temperatures staying well above the 70s where we're supposed to be this time of year. You know it. Eyes to the skies for the next several days. Glenn, Emily, over to you.